Now this is going to be a little bit different of a review because I am so insulted by the creation of this movie. I refuse to spend one moment watching it, and I also refuse to give one penny to it. Now, it's the movie called Who's Your Caddy? Created by a production company called Our Stories. You know Tracy Edmonds from Soul Food, Babyface ex-wife, Eddie Murphy's fiance. Well, she's one of the executives, and also Bob Johnson, the former owner of BET. So they created this production company called Our Stories, where we should be able to tell our stories. Well, they partnered with the Weinstein Company, and the movie Who's Your Caddy, the first one out the block, guess what? Is written and directed by a white dude. How absurd is that? I mean, they must really think that we're chumps. Our Stories, and gonna pretend like, yeah, we're gonna let black people do it, but not really. So I will not give any time to this movie whatsoever. It is the story of a kind of like, there goes the neighborhood, black guy comes to the white country club and stirs it all up. How creative is that? Now, Tracy Edmonds wanted to defend her decision. She said, we have to be careful of reverse discrimination. When did black men in Hollywood or black women in Hollywood have the majority of writing jobs or the majority of directing jobs? Aren't they like 2 or 3% of the entire industry? How absurd. Are we being duped, or are they just weak, or do they not have common sense, or are we afraid? I don't understand it. How come they just couldn't say, look, it's absurd. Maybe the 4th or 5th or 6th movie that we produce, maybe we can have a white guy that directs it and maybe writes it. But for now, Our Story should be Our Story. So I give a down to Tracy Edmonds, a down to Bob Johnson, and also a double down to the movie Who's Your Caddy? Well, I'm Pearl Jr. for BlackMediaReview.com, and I will see you next time. What happened behind the scenes of the Michael Jackson trial was just as interesting as the trial itself.
A lot of stuff is going on at this point.
This is his darkest hour. We're here for him. We love him. We support him 1,000,000%. Michael's innocent.
Most of the evidence that I've seen that he's guilty of sin.
Michael Jackson pretty much is exactly what I thought he would look like. I think Michael Jackson looks like Speed Racer.
I think Tom Sneddon is the devil.
Come on, with your hands up, Michael Jackson!
I'm Peter Pan's sister.
Jesus is no homo!
Lots and lots of girly magazines. The father, Joe Jackson, shoots bubbles. I want to talk about this mama. Diane Diamond gets her butt up in the mix.
Tell the truth sometimes, Diane!
I think he's very misunderstood. Very misunderstood. Very misunderstood.
Peace out.
Behind the scenes at the Michael Jackson trial. Available at Amazon.com.